Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm DARKSKYE, and today we are playing Space Pirates and Zombies, also known as SPAZ 2 demo. This is kind of like Terra Tech, except for in space. You go around, you go to different planets, you destroy things, you try to make, take pieces off of other ships, add them to your own ship, make your ship better, that kind of thing. So let's get into this.
Element 126, resin, res. It was the answer to everything. A transmutable element with the power to unlock the secrets of the universe. It gifted humanity everything there was to know about space-time and how to enslave it. Res triggered an explosion of technological advancement. Mankind spread to the far reaches of the galaxy, growing exponentially in numbers, along with the reliance on Res. The United Terran Alliance was founded to control the countless population. Eventually, they sought to ration the use of Res. As Res supplies thinned, conflict arose. An epidemic of fortune-seeking miners forced their way to the galactic core, where resin was most abundant. Eventually, the primary Res source was discovered. All Res stemmed from a sinister and timeless energy being, a being awakened by the use of Res. They had sprung an ancient and recursive trap, Res being the bait no budding civilization could possibly ignore. Corruption spilled outward into the stars, twisting the biological matrix of all it touched, integrating it into machines. Mankind's own technology, their own dead, had begun to turn against them. For years they struggled to survive against a flood of abominated metal and flesh. Billions were lost to the infection, only further feeding the expanding corruption. In spite of hopeless obliteration, the very fabric of life itself arose to fight the dark entity. As a race, humanity came together for a single purpose. In some twisted way, they had found peace. Peace, however, does not last. People fell back into their self-minded ways. Humanity turned inward in a scramble for the remaining Res, which now could no longer be renewed. As the UTA lost its control over the galaxy, they collapsed the entire Warpgate network beyond any hope of salvage. Human ingenuity, it turns out, knows no captivity. A resin-based drive was developed, allowing more direct travel anywhere in the galaxy. The Void was reborn as a wild, untapped, and lawless frontier. As years pass, piracy and skirmish battles rage. Precious Res the prize. Raw worlds are recklessly colonized and disputed by legions of makeshift starships. An entire ecology of nomadic drifters emerged, endlessly recycling the wrecks of constant war. All the while, the nearly forgotten saviors of the galaxy tirelessly struggle to exterminate the last remnants of the infection.
Okay, and here we are.
Seems like, yet again, you dimwits have flown my ship headlong into an infested region. That is the third time this week. 6 million forms of communication, and I'm yet to find one that can articulate how moronic you fools are. Computer, power up the weapons and shield emitters. The doctor is in.
Alright, so it shows us here what to do. We do forward and backwards using W and S. S is brakes, forward is W, obviously. Left, right is our AD keys, so we use the normal WASD keys. Fire our weapons is the mouse 1. Boost engines is the left shift, and brake and reverse is X. I thought brakes was S, but okay, we'll go with that. So here's our ship, and here's our enemies. So we gotta take out the enemies here. Without them hopefully taking us out in the process.
Super kill.
Super kill. like we can right click and we can kind of narrow down on our enemies here.
Mega kill. Ultra kill. Destroyer of worlds.
Oh no!
Game over.
What? Would you like to try easy mode?
The void. Level 13 is truly the bane of my existence.
Carl, seriously? Do you realize crew members suffocated on the lower decks because you routed power from life support to play stupid video games?
Silence, imbecile! They gave their lives for the greater good. A scientific mind must stay active, or it would wither and wrinkle. I'll boil any ocean. I'll irradiate a whole litter of Narlakian pups. I'll divide by 0 if I have to.
I told you he'd cause trouble if you leave him to his own whim. Those implants can really make a man sick of the melon. Elsa, he is a liability if we keep him on board.
Please refrain from sneaking up on another living creature like that. Do you not realize the horror people have to endure every time they look at your face? You are fortunate I did not inadvertently dismember you in a panic-induced frenzy.
Everyone, shut up! To the bridge, right now. Anyone not here in 30 seconds is getting vented into space. Well, I'm glad to see everyone was able to get up at the crack of noon to work towards sustaining our survival. Let me present to you all the garbage dump we'll be sifting through this afternoon. Yes, most of this is useless junk. Yes, this is utterly pathetic, but what choice do we have?
This ain't no way to treat this here metal mother. The lady deserves better. Let me be snapping on something fresh. He might not be the best candidate to operate the tractor prototype. Keep in mind that Carl built this thing, so it goes without saying that it's dangerous. I'd hate to have come all this way just to have Mackenzie rip us apart like a rabid chimp with Carl's untested toys. You know how those two can be.
I don't really care who does what, but we need to jump on this opportunity to expand the mothership. That cool module will give us some elbow room, while those wings will give us some much-needed firepower. Let's get those modules fitted so we don't have to listen to each other breathe anymore.
Please pay close attention to the moving picture feature film show. You will be subjected to standardized testing following this demonstration.
Alright, so it says the mothership is a modular starship. You take the ship apart and reassemble it to fit your needs. Use cores to increase the frame size of your mothership, and cores have stats that will boost the ship's speed, shields, health, and maneuverability. Attach wing, nose, and engine parts to your frame. Wing, noses, and engines all come equipped with weapons. Tractor part, left control. Remove part, hold left control. Okay. We probably want to take this here and imagine we want to move that close there. We want to take that off and we probably want to put that on there. Let's see. Remove part, hold left control. And then what, we will probably, oh yeah, okay, so we want to put these back on, put that on there, and then put the front piece back on. Oh, there we go. I made our ship a little bigger.
What exactly do you think you're doing? Stop leaning on that overhead projection like a crutch. This isn't some archaic, top-down space shooter we're playing here. This is real, brutal, kitten-eating life we're talking about. Join the rest of us down here in reality.
Camera can be adjusted to fit your needs. The top-down view is better suited for ship construction and high-level awareness. The third-person view is better suited for manual combat. Oh, that's good to know. Camera mode is C.
Our omnilithium capacitor is now tapped out. I've devised a method to simply eject the spent cell while fabricating a new one out of surrounding space dust. Do not ask me how it works, or why it makes sense. All that you need to know is that you will be unable to fire the ship's weapons while the new cell is being installed.
Alright, well, it's good to know. So, cone of fire, capacitor. Okay, so it's underneath. Missile lock, you can do our missile lock on that. Reloading. Weapon groups. So we have our weapon groups up here. Missiles, how many missiles we have. Active or reserve strike craft. So 4 out of 10. Shields and health. So, okay, that's good to know.
All right, I'm bringing the weapons online. If that is indeed what you want to call this garbage. Let's blast open some of these containers. Maybe we can find something to eat that won't make our hair fall out.
I have decided that it would be best if basic resource towing was left up to the ship's computer. These items are too fragile to be handled by Neanderthals. It brought me great pain to watch you struggle with the tractor beam.
Oh, that's different. There it goes. So we have to only get close. And we can pick up stuff here. That's nice.
Please assimilate and perform the following diagnostic tests on the kinetic shield system. Your life and my hull may depend upon it.
Shields have their own power system, but they can be boosted with capacitor power. If shields are boosted, they take half damage and regenerate twice as fast, but you are unable to shoot. Shields consume the capacitor while boosted, so no boosting while reloading. Okay. This shows basically all the same information as before, so nothing new there. Shields charging. So that must be the, oh, there's the shields down there on the lower left-hand corner. It's a blue. Let me see. Shields up, charges, boost shields, space. There we go. All boosted.
Modern space-capable engines come equipped with special regenerating boost capacitors. Please practice making rocket go fast now.
Make rocket go fast. Boosting uses its own independent fuel source, which will regenerate over time. Okay. Boost engines, left shift.
I have to say I'm impressed. You're all able to lace this thing back together without eating each other. The only thing that remains is to test the res drive. Mackenzie, start the pre-flight procedure.
From scotch and caviar to beers and tears, how is it that Jameson is the only other one with ambition to dig out of this dung heap? Just cook those bloody engines up and lay in a course for somewhere that isn't here. Please.
Okay. So now we have to hit tab to go to our tactical area and go to star map.
Welcome Welcome to the Super Ultra Star Map 9000. This holographic interface will allow you to scan all known galactic entities, plot mothership destinations, and communicate with other ships and starbases. Please practice untethered exploration now.
Time moves only when you move. That's kind of nice. So that means that if I don't move, then everything just kind of pauses, which makes it kind of a cozy game, if you will. All transportation, mining, harvesting, and communication is done via the star map. Take your time and plan your actions. Explore a new territory. Push the right mouse button to set destination on the map and use your mouse wheel to adjust zoom level. Okay.
Game saved.
All right, we're mobile. If you are all thoroughly satisfied, we can finally get on with it. We still have stickies out there, not to mention a laundry list of equipment we need before we can do anything about them. Time is of the essence, and we've wasted so much of it already.
As anxious as I am to find a so-called sticky, we have not encountered one for many cycles. The ship does not yet have a nacelle to stand on. Therefore, we need to scout more easy opportunities to exploit.
So what he's saying is we need to find some areas for us to be able to make our ship better and everything. Let's see, let's move to this and pick up some res. We'll ransack it.
Extracted.
There we go. Looks like we got some lore here.
Our warp frequency just right. We can sometimes pick up residual data transmissions bouncing around the old warp network. Though the gates are smashed beyond repair, some seem to be able to hang on to those low-density data packets like a ghostly reminder of our past.
Find lore to learn more about the universe itself, and every lore point you scan will give you goodies. Oh, that's good. You've discovered a remnant of the past. Scan it to view its secret or file it for later. Let's see, scan and view or just scan?
The Jane Frame 9000 Integrated Self-Aware Hyper-Intelligent Operating System, ME, is a specialized back-end designed exclusively for busy space pirates on the go. While the standard weapon and defensive subsystems remain mostly unchanged from last iteration, I now have dedicated ports for both a cappuccino machine and elderly assistance railings for escalators. My onboard power supply uses 1.21 gigawatts less energy, resulting in an 80% drop in combustion-related incidents.
I just realized when it was talking about the ship's computer here, it says my onboard power supply uses 1.21 gigawatts. I wonder if that's a kind of an Easter egg from Back to the Future movie. So it's kind of funny. All right, let's go back. All right, so it looks like we have a ton of lore that we can, kind of do here. We can also recheck out the intro. We can also look over the stuff we previously have done before we've unlocked. So, and we got a bunch of res. We got, looks like, let's see, explore, read this.
Now that we are finally underway, let me remind you that you cannot simply urinate in the corner and proclaim you are the alpha meat husk. You are a minuscule fish in an otherwise colossal ocean of galactic proportions. Unless you wish to be dead before breakfast, read the advisory overlays I have painstakingly programmed for your survival. Do not just click past them and complain on the galactic forums that you did not get the memo. Ignorance will not be excused. Read or die.
Please familiarize yourself with the star map command functions. If you do not assimilate this information now, it will be waiting for you at dinner time.
That's funny. All right, so all transportation, mining, harvesting, and communication is done via the star map. At any time, use the assemble ship button to drop out of warp and edit your mothership. Consider selling or dumping ship parts that you are not using. They will weigh you down, making you burn more res during transit. All right, well, that's good to know. You can review tutorials at any time by pushing the tutorial button. Push the right mouse button to set destination on map. Use the mouse wheel to adjust your zoom. Okay. Let's move to this area, see what's got going on here. We can ransack this, get some scrap.
Added to cargo hold.
See, this guy is level 2. I think we are still technically level 1. We're like level 0, so we got a little ways to go. Time moves only when you move. Take your time. Okay, looks good. Cosmetic Inferno. Huh. You must be awarded the privilege to build a starbase. Okay. We'll pick up a few extra guys here.
Resource acquired.
Pick up some more res here.
Area exhausted.
Apparently your intestines are so long that if you strung them up end to end, you'd probably die. This here metal mother doesn't like to loot the dead. But what need do they got for intestines?
Loot the wrecks of war to find various supplies. Searching the wreck takes time. You may have to search a wreck several times to extract all the loot. Okay, that's good to know. So ship threat assesses. So like level 28, that's level 4. Unclaimed resources, resource ripeness meter. Claimed resources. So it's like res. These are like extra people that we can pick up. And this is probably just like unclaimed resources. So that's good to know.
Cargo acquired.
So it says that we can do this multiple times, so. Okay, it looks like that was it. That's all she wrote. What level is that guy? Level 8? Yeah.
Pillaging successful.
Oh, we got some res out of that and some scrap. That's nice.
Extracted.
Let's see, top shelf is repairing. Like somebody's over here fighting something. Level 1, threat 20. Oh, there was like 2 guys there. Holy cow. All right, what do we got here? Hey, Skye got it there before I did.
to cargo hold.
There we go. I think these guys are going to come in to pick up this res. I might want to move to it and pick that up.
Resource acquired.
See, level 7, 8. My goodness. Oh, we got it down here. Looks like a mining op. Let's check that out. Solo encounter. No other captains will assist you if you choose to fight. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what it is.
We may have a galaxy-wide shortage of res, but we certainly don't have a shortage of poor saps combing the void looking for more. All the potent res fields have been catalogued, yet every so often someone finds an oasis of the stuff. It's not exactly legal to be harvesting it without the proper drilling equipment, but who's enforcing that? Exactly. We might as well drop in and take our pound of flesh too.
Mining ops are a great place to find res. You are free to harvest res from the surrounding asteroids, but res-rich asteroids are rare and difficult to spot amongst the worthless rocks. The other prospectors here have collected res in the cargo crates. If you tamper with these crates, your alert level will increase and they will attack you. You are free to leave the mining op at any time, providing that there are no hostile ships present. What happens at a mining op stays at a mining op. Relationships or relations are not affected by your actions. All right, well, that's good to know. Just gotta figure out which ones of these is like mineable stuff, I guess, huh? Oh, we got some res out of that one. See, where does it show how much res I have currently? I should have quite a bit, huh? Okay, let's go to the star map here. We'll move to that. Ransack that.
Extracted.
That's a level 1, but I don't know how good we do at that. See, we have 63 of 60 as far as people is concerned.
Scanning area.
And these guys are really high level.
Okay, I'm calling it. We need to shift our focus back to more pressing needs. Everyone on board is expected to understand that the mothership takes priority over everything, including our very lives. To that effect, Mother needs to be fed. If we can't find what she needs, we die along with her. If we cannot trade for what we need, we'll have to take it by force. As cruel as it is, that's just life.
I see fit to enlighten everyone that every action on board consumes something. Don't let these critical supplies run dry. I've gone to the effort of labeling all viable extraction points, as well as indicating when they are ready for harvest. I have also color-coded human selfishness, so you are aware if any other faction claims ownership of these areas.
Find basic resource nodes and blowing up the mothership is not advisable. We move to this, now we can harvest that, and then we can, I think we can continue getting supplies from this over and over, so that's a good thing.
As much as I detest this hellborn excrement, we're stuck in a universe addicted to res. We are no different. Without it, the res drive will collapse, leaving us to limp along at subwarp. We'll be easy pickings for bandits, or anyone else looking to kick us while we're down.
Res is needed to keep the ship moving. Faster you move, the res you burn, the more res you burn, and res can be bought and sold. That's good. So I guess we own this one, so that's kind of nice. I don't know what. Let's see what's res field mean. What else we have out here? If we follow this guy, we can like kind of tailor off these guys here. This guy here is a level 3. We might be able to, take something out for this guy. So,
While I don't even trust my own office chair these days, let me be the first to admit that we can't survive out here without the help of others. We should consider trading goods and supplies with people, rather than trading insults and bullets. If a hostile confrontation cannot be avoided, then we should consider taking off. We don't have to fight every lemon that looks at us the wrong way.
other captains, remember everything everyone has done to them, both good or bad. Play nice and make friends. Use the speed button to escape or chase down fast-moving captains.
Can I have your autograph?
Let's join them. Fight everyone, high threat. No, definitely want to join the fight.
Yes, very good.
See if we can't tailor tag off of this guy a little bit.
Start fights I can't win, but everyone makes mistakes. It's not beneath me to use one of those silly failgates if the situation should call for it. Just remember, we're going to have to dump some cargo and leave our strike craft behind if we do so.
Approach a fail gate if you wish to flee the combat encounter. Retreating through a fail gate will cause a ship to lose some of its resources. Your active strike craft will be lost if you flee. Scout for power, shield, and armor power-ups to keep yourself in the fight. Your enemies may try to flee if they feel that they cannot win the fight, and fail gates can be destroyed to prevent anyone from fleeing. Oh, that's not good.
Look at all this here stuff all tossed about the void like toilet paper in the wind. As much as I want to stuff the metal mother full of treasure, the space inside is always smaller than the shell outside. Go figure.
After battle, there is usually some ship parts to be left behind. You may use a tractor beam to reassemble your detached ship parts in combat. However, all of your own parts will be automatically recovered when you leave the area. You will have the opportunity to collect the 4 highest value items upon leaving the area. The remaining items will appear as wreckage on the star map, where other captains have the opportunity to loot from it. And you can loot wrecks even if you were not in the fight. There we go. So those little capsules out there, like that one there, is to power your shields. There's another one that's usually green or whatever that is for like just helping with other attributes and stuff like that. So I don't see too much other than that out here that's worthwhile. So let's get out of here, I guess.
In an effort to curb interplanetary diseases, just about all our traded goods now have to go through this hands-off filtered interface. Nobody can stab you in the back or shoot you in the face using an interface like this. Just configure the deal, and the autoloaders should take care of the rest.
Your items and supplies are on the left side. Trade for items and supplies on the right side. Try to balance the deal to maximize profit. And if you sell a connected ship part while buying a similar part, it will automatically swap it into place. Oh, that's cool. See, top is part description, upper left, name, cost, stars, upper right, bottom. Sometimes there will be a rarity modifier to the part's cost. This means that this part is uncommon to this particular base, but does not alter the quality of the part itself. Use icon legend to further understand the icons and what they represent. Consider selling goons and res. They are worth a lot more than scrap. Your goon slider will turn red if you are selling too many goons. Not enough to maintain the ship. So we could get rid of like 2 goons. They give us a little bit of money. Let's see, do they have anything? Battle scavenge. Take all. Can't see what's there. Okay, there we go. Move to there. Scavenge it.
Game saved.
Nice. But anyways, yeah, this is looks like a good spot for us to end our episode today. I mean, it's quite an interesting game. There's a lot to it. You can really, just go all out. It looks like we're just about to hit level 1. You can see we're at 186 out of 200, so we're doing pretty good. But smash the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that like. Also check to make sure that subscribe button is pressed. Sometimes YouTube off clicks the subscribe button for some weird reason. Comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this game. And you'll find more information about it in the description, as well as where to purchase it. And I look forward to seeing you on our next one. You take care now, and bye-bye.